Well, Asa put all our girlfriends through the ringer. To him, I think it was some sort of game.
Yeah, but not you. He always had a soft spot for you.
Really? I refused to get up on one of those horses. He tried to make me ride.
Well, that's because you stood up to him. You appreciated that.
Yeah. So long as it wasn't family doing the standing up.
You know, I never got the treatment from Asa. You think that means he didn't take me seriously?
I kind of think he saw you as a kindred spirit. Hey, you remember all those phone calls that we got in London, you know? Those weren't courtesy calls. Asa meant what he said.
What calls?
Oh, he would phone any hour, day or night.
Yeah, and he'd leave these short, gruff messages.
Yeah. When are you two going to settle down? Click.
That's so.
Yeah. Well, I think Asa had us married off the minute he saw you.
Well, speaking of settling down, I'm going to be extending my visit because I've got some business to conduct in town. So, does anybody know of a sublet?
Honduras got an extradition treaty with the U.S. Feds are trying to get Carlo Hesser sent back. That's not going to cut it. We got to take care of the guy.
I am not listening to this.
Look, we sent him to the feds. He's going to go to Statesville, which he seems to be able to get out of whenever he wants. I'm going to disagree with you there. You know, he's been acting like a dictator. Maybe someone's had enough. They'll assassinate his ass. Now you're talking.
I'm not listening. Christian, you're no killer.
I'll make an exception for Hesser.
Guys, hey, check this out. Newly crowned Queen Talia of Mandora has yet to make her first public appearance. Her absence, coupled with the news blackout from the palace, has many royal watchers wondering whether the brouhaha over the king and queen's coronation is illustrative of greater tensions. Blah, blah, blah. Sources also say the only means of ensuring the monarchy's stability will be for the king and queen to produce an heir.
So what's the upshot?
I don't know. It's all pretty tabloidy.
So, why hasn't Talia been seen? We gotta hope something bad hasn't happened to her.
There's nothing wrong with your mom, kiddo.
But how come she hasn't been calling?
You getting tired of your old man's company?
No way.
No, I mean, I understand. It's got to be a drag. Eating pizza every night, playing video games way past your bedtime.
I love that stuff. It's just, I don't know.
Your mom is 100% fine, and she'll be back real soon. This whole test thing is really just about nailing things down. I mean, I've wanted to do this for a while, way before your mom decided to take her trip. Even though you and I both know I'm your dad, there's lots of folks that don't, like lawyers and judges. I'm not listed on your birth certificate.
Because Mom thought you were dead.
Exactly. That's why it's important for us to have a piece of paper that makes it official.
Oh, Mom would be glad we're doing this, because she's always talking about being careful. Like making me wear my bike helmet.
And that's all this is. Being careful. Making sure nobody can mess with our family.
I just wish I knew what the hell was going on inside that palace.
Talia can take care of herself.
No, you don't take care of yourself when Carlo Hesser's your father and he's calling the shots. He's been one step ahead of us the entire time.
Maybe not this time. There's no red carpet rolled out.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Palace of Mandora.
I have the name of a terrific realtor in town. As a matter of fact, she helped me out when I was going through all of that stuff with Matthew after the fire before we moved in here.
Sounds wonderful.
Well, I'll get you her card. I've got it in my book. Why don't you come with me?
Thank you. Glad to have you back, Bo.
You too, Dallas.
And Clint, if you ever get lonely for a writing partner, you just give me a buzz.
I will do that.
How'd you let her get away again?
And there you go. That's a card.
Oh, I'll let you know how this works out.
Good.
And maybe we can all go out to dinner sometime.
Oh, I'd like that. I'd like that, if for no other reason than to prove my daughter wrong.
Oh?
Oh, yeah, I told her that you were in town, and she said, you better watch out, because she's going to be after Clint again.
She said
Oh, yeah, you know, daughters.
She sounds like a pretty smart cookie. You take care of yourself now.
You guys are good to go. Let's get your samples. I'm actually running late. Is it okay if I just leave these with you? Look, my wife and I are going through a real messy divorce, and she's making all sorts of crazy claims like my son is really my son. I gotta prove her wrong. But I have to get back to work, too. If I lose my job, she'll take my kid for sure. Bitch.